And we are back. It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to Act Stupid. Let's get after it. But before we do, let's get into a rap break. Somebody give me a beat. What up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios, and we pushing a new rap album this month. Sal Miata, The Happening, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Let's Talk About It. That boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's crazy. That whole thing is crazy. And then Cake Up with Kelly, Moonstone, that one's alright too. That one's alright. Sprung featuring Peyton. Man, I think I'm sprung. Yeah, that's crazy. Homegirl can just flow. And then whoever did all of her production is crazy because these beats are crazy out of control. And it's like that. Those are my personal favorites, but you may have more. Anyway, Sal Miata, The Happening, in stores now.
Yo, shout out to Sal Miata doing a thing. Make sure you go ahead and cop the project. We thought it was cool. Want to go ahead and switch some lanes here, go from the AFC East and talk some NFC South football for a chance. The Falcons, Arthur Blank, he hires Kevin Stefanski to ruin the franchise. I don't even know how that's possible, but we'll give it a shot. Arthur Blank, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons, he looks like a cartoon villain who ties women to train tracks for gold ransoms. Hell no. All kidding aside, he's done some harebrained things like he hired Bobby Petrino. Bobby Petrino at that time was seen as the can't-miss coordinator / head coach for his innovative football mind and taking the Louisville Cardinals to new heights and getting them on a national stage. He then went to the NFL, and it was about the same time Michael Vick, he was being indicted for animal cruelty, which we always do a segment every year on that, the state of Virginia versus Michael Vick. Make sure that you check that out. But nonetheless, Bobby Petrino is a piece of trash. Bobby Petrino, not only did he not tell any of his coaches where he was going to be, and they couldn't find him, they happened to turn on the TV to see him accept the job at Arkansas as the new head coach. And I forget the one cornerback who wants to fight Bobby Petrino still to this day because of the way that he did the Falcons. And that was just horrendous. That was a bridge he burned, and he is not going back pro. But nonetheless, Arthur Blank, he greenlit the whole thing. Yeah, that was crazy. So he's decided to revisit Crazy Town with the Kevin Stefanski hire. Now, Kevin Stefanski's getting $100 million for 5 years. What the hell? He's not worth that money right there. I mean, how many bad deals can the Falcons do? How many bad deals can they come back from? Whose idea was it to give Kirk Cousins $80 million guaranteed? Now you turn around and throw $100 million more on top of it? At some point, you just need to take money in the middle of the Georgia Dome and pour gasoline on top of it and light a match. You're burning money. You're burning money on people who clearly don't deserve it. $100 million? What the hell is Kevin Stefanski done to warrant $100 million? That's $20 million a season. I almost feel like Vince McMahon. Who the hell do you think you are? That was just my worst and best Vince McMahon impersonation, and I never feel like him because he's a horrible person and a grotesque individual. But nevertheless, this has become buffoonery at the highest levels. It's mind-numbing. that you would give a guy who has 45 wins in his lifetime in the NFL and 56 losses and 2 playoff appearances. Yep, you're giving him $100 million. The chicanery here. I just can't keep up with the tomfoolery that Arthur Blank wants to be taken seriously when he's doing the most harebrained things. This man and Kevin Stefanski had a loaded team. And Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Kareem Hunt, Odell Beckham Jr., Nick Chubb, and he didn't win the AFC. The best he did, he had a wild card berth. Now he's going somewhere in the NFC South where they're nowhere near that same amount of talent. If he had a problem trying to go ahead and push the door out there on the field, what do you think is going to happen to Michael Penix Jr.? How much money is tied up into Michael Penix Jr. being the man going forward? Because we all saw what Kirk Cousins can do. I mean, I'm not sitting up here saying they shouldn't have made a move either way because, like I said, he's the GM. I don't have a team for Raheem Morris to coach. No, nor do I have a team for me to fire him from. However, I know he's better than Stefanski. And there were times in this year, we've covered it, Atlanta didn't score a point against some individuals. And that can't happen. That can't happen. So when you look at the grand scheme of things, you got to say to yourself, like, really, what the hell is going on? 2 winning seasons in 5 years get you $100 million. At this point, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I've made this proclamation time and time again, especially in the world of college football. But this is the first time I'll say it in pro football. Who won't you hire? At some point, who won't you hire? Because you don't give a damn about wins and losses. You say, "Oh well, he was the NFL Coach of the Year, the AP." That's Associated Press. That has nothing to do with the damn people in the NFL. They didn't vote for that shit. Come on, bro. How do you get the Coach of the Year with an 8-9 record? Use y'all brain. This shit was dumb. But now he's inherited the Kirk Cousins soap opera and Michael Penix Jr. fiasco. Drake London's out there, and Bijan Robinson, bro, you got to be looking to get the hell out of there. They not serious. Anytime you break down and hire Kevin Stefanski, your credibility is shot. Anyway, Falcons fans, Dirty Birds, you know the drill. It's your boy Big Vern.
Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know the drill. Get in the comments whether you agree or disagree. Let me know what's going down. It's your boy Big Vern. We'll be back.